After 4 years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked, we now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far. In the past 9 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States. And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history.
A secure border and plummeting crime. President Trump leaning into his successes as he aims to tackle what he believes are the Biden era's biggest failures. National Border Patrol Council President Paul Perez attended the State of the Union address and joins me now. Paul, thank you so much for joining me. What are your top takeaways after being in that room last night?
It was an amazing experience. You saw a president who wants to make it a point to ensure that Americans don't become the minority in America. He wants to remove everybody that shouldn't be in this country. And he's doing a good job. He's allowing us to do the job that he set out in his initial inauguration address. And from hour one of day one, we've been doing it.
When it comes to the consequences of illegal immigration, Paul, the president introduced us to a little girl named Delilah Coleman yesterday and her family. Take a listen to a portion of her story.
Delilah Coleman was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien. Tonight, I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
Yeah, and Delilah was never expected to walk or talk again. And look at her right there, beautiful and healthy. And she and her family are going to be on Fox and Friends later. But you do go back to that moment where the president asked if Congress's main responsibility was to protect American citizens over illegal immigrants. And only Republicans stood during that moment. So what do you think about that?
It just shows you where their head's at, who their loyalties lie with. The Republican Party, President Trump, they've shown that they're on the side of Americans, protecting Americans, keeping Americans safe. That's what they want to do. And unfortunately, the Democrats had an opportunity to show where they stand on this matter, and they refuse to do it.
Yeah. The president has very strong poll numbers when it comes to border security, but he has lost some ground when it comes to overall his handling of immigration after the operation in Minnesota. So from what you heard last night, do you believe that he could sway some voters who are skeptical about what they view as DHS overreach when it comes to the operation in Minnesota with what he said last night?
Absolutely. I think what it comes down to is the fact that we have been removing the worst of the worst. Those results matter. We're trying to make sure that there are no more tragedies, caused by these illegal aliens who came in by the millions. So I believe that at the end of the day, it is going to matter to Americans that we continue doing the job that we're sworn to do.
Well, you were there last night and you're here with us now, so we thank you very much for your insight and for the quick turnaround. Paul Perez, we thank you for your time, as always.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.